What's up, celebs? It's your girl Nanditheceleb, and I'm back with another video. It's a mini vlog / story time. So, yeah, pretty much I am on my way to Fun Depot. Finna go hang out. I'm gonna take y'all with me. And then after that, I'm gonna tell you the story time on how I broke my wrist. Yeah, it's kinda, yeah. Anyway, stay tuned until I get there. It's only gonna get better than that. So I'll pick y'all up when I'm there. Ooh. All right, y'all boys. I done made it.
Your #1 station for today's R&B and throwback.
Oops. Yeah, I done made it. So I'm about to go in. About to go in and pay for this stuff. Pay for my ticket and stuff so I can see. Cause I just really want to ride the go-karts, to be honest with y'all. That's the only thing. Face mask, you know that's handy. Now I gotta have my face mask on. Hold up. So not face mask. Corona. Woo! Corona wasn't gonna get me. Right, though. What's up? Hello. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Drip too hard.
Okay.
Don't stand too close.
Okay, y'all know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see the drip.
Social love on my Insta is gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Lil Dash 1K on Instagram. Oh, something.
Stop playing with my dog. Okay.
Like, you know.
Okay, we gonna
Pink
start a
need to
little
sponsor me. Pink need to
I mean, honestly,
just need to sponsor me.
tell them to stop playing with you.
Y'all crazy for wearing white shoes, but okay. Let me see you real quick. Woo! Okay. In the dirt. Crazy. Woo! Get right. Well, hold on. Is them goals? You girl. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Drip too hard. What you went to a water ball? I went to the water go-kart. Jesus.
1 week later.
Alright, y'all, so it's like a couple of days later. But anyway, y'all like my name? I like it. Anyway, but story time on how I broke my wrist. So, it was Friday, July 19th, 2019. I still remember this day. I was doing a video. I was making a funny video for my spam page. So that's when he asked us, Milk Dog asked us, he asked me, do I want to go ride? I was like, sure, why not? Let's ride the go-karts really quick. So I got onto the go-kart. We was riding, having a good time. I don't think I recorded myself riding the go-kart that day, but if I do, it's gonna be inserted. But so we was riding and everything, and so where like I live at, like not really far, but like kind of close-ish or whatever, where I live at, it was a park, and it was like a park with a whole bunch of woods. It was like one of them like parts where like you exercise, like it's like a path and you exercise, that something kind of like that. So we was riding there, you know, just riding, you know, just riding over there, you know, you know. And then it was time we were leaving the park. So we were leaving the park, and how we got in was a gate. It was a gate. So we was leaving the park, going outside the gate. I was the last person to go, because I always be last, like the last one to drive. So I had we was leaving the gate, we was leaving outside the gate, and it was like a garbage can right there. And how the go-kart was, if I would have just went straight, I would have hit the garbage can, and that would just been, I wasn't trying to get garbage or whatever on me, because it was, you know. So I swerved, I didn't swerve, but like I like moved over so I won't hit the garbage can. And when I did that, yeah, when I did that, I hit the gate. I hit the gate, but on the go-kart, it was like that. It was, I got
You want
hit. Can't talk. It was like only one tire hit the gate. So that one tire hit the gate, and my hands is on the wheel all at the same time, and I hit it hard. Like, I hit it really hard. So after I did that, I backed up. I backed the go-kart up, and then that's when I started driving, and my hand was hurting. But it was like a, if you sprung your like ankle or something, it was that type of hurt. So I was driving back home, like this kind of hurt. So I was just driving with one arm, and like had my arm like this, like had my arm like on my lap like this, driving. And then that's when I was driving home. We was driving home, and that's when I went in the house, and I got my cousin like wrist thing, if you like be on your phone too much, you know how your hands start hurting, I think it is. Oh no, yeah, something like that. It was like some type of wrist thing that I had. I wish I had it so I could show you guys. But so yeah, so I had that on, and I was like, okay, like it was hurting, like it was hurting, and I was like, okay, I think I just sprung it because I crashed, so I'm gonna put this on there. So that's when I had it on for the whole night, but still hurting. No, I had it on for the whole day until nighttime, still hurting. Took it off, took a shower, and then I put it back on, and I had it on tight. So not too tight, but tight. So that's when I went to bed. And I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning in my bed because it was hurting so bad. Like, it was hurting so bad. Well, like, I could not sleep. So I went onto my couch, and I slept. I sat right there because like the armrest, so I put it on the armrest right there, and I didn't move it, and I just slept. But I didn't sleep good because the couch was uncomfortable. Like, the couch, like, it was uncomfortable to sleep on because I ain't used to it. So it was uncomfortable to sleep on the couch, and then on top of that, it was hurting all night. So I'm on the couch, I'm just like, oh my God. So I just kept waking up. Like, I was like up. I just kept waking up, like going back to sleep, waking up, going back to sleep, waking up. And then that's when it was the morning time, and this was like okay, yeah, I'm saying this was during school time. This was during the summertime. So this was the summertime going into senior year. So imagine that. So summertime going into senior year, and my cousin looked at me sitting on the couch, like, what you doing up? I was like, my hand hurt, my hand is throbbing, you know. So it was like I couldn't sleep. So she was like, all right, I'm gonna take you to the urgent care when I get off work. So I was like, okay. So the whole day, she didn't get off till 5 o'clock, I believe. The whole day, I'm in pain, but there's nothing I can do until 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock came. 5 o'clock came, and wait, what was I there? Yeah, okay. So 5 o'clock came, and she came home. I got dressed, go to the urgent care. I go to the urgent care, and you know, they ask what's wrong. I tell them what's wrong. Da this, da that. So she was like, okay, well, we need to do an X-ray because you did this. If it hurt like that, we need to do an X-ray. So went into the X-ray room. We went into the X-ray room, and they was doing all type of hand moves like this and that, and oh my God, I just wanted to scream because it was hurting so bad. But you know, I had to do it to see what was wrong. So I was doing all that, and that's when we came back. We had to wait for a long time, and you know, the doctor's office cold as heck. So we waited. I had to wait it. The doctor came back and was like, I broke my wrist. So I was like, oh my God, like, it was, I didn't even, like, how I did it, it didn't even feel like I broke it. Like, that was so crazy, because how I like managed to break it, it didn't feel like I broke it, like how you would feel if you broke a bone. Like, it didn't feel like that. It was like, I felt like it was sprung or something. But it was, so that's when what happened? That's when they came back and they wrapped me up in a splint. They wrapped me in a splint. Amen. Because I had to go, they said, like, I have to see the wrist doctor or something like that, just to make sure I broke it. So what happened? So I was like, oh, okay, so fast forward. I'm gonna insert a clip of me at the hospital after I got my splint. My cousin recorded me after I got my splint to show you the splint. So that happened. So I was like, okay, we made an appointment and we went to see the wrist doctor. The wrist doctor was located. Where is she located? The wrist the where I had to go to check my wrist, like the best wrist doctor, because that was like where I went. I had to go to that wrist doctor or whatever. So the wrist doctor was all the way in Miami. I had to go all the way in Miami to another urgent care that's like the same. I went to Nicholas hospital, urgent care hospital. I had to go to the one in Miami because the one in Miami has the wrist doctor. So I went to the wrist doctor in Miami, and they did the x-rays again. Like, they took out the splint, did the x-rays again. Yeah, I broke it. I have to get surgery on my wrist. So I'm just sitting here like, I went from thinking I'm gonna be in a cast for like a few months to I gotta get surgery. So I'm like, okay. Y'all, this is a picture of when I went to the urgent care in Miami, and they said I broke it. They put me in a cast before everything. So here's that picture. Ah, man. So what happened? Oh, what happened? I forgot. So I had to do a few more checkups before the surgery or whatever. I'm gonna insert all the clips of my cast or whatever. I had like 10 casts before the surgery, and then after the surgery, add 5 more. Anyway, but I had to do that. So checkups, it was just regular checkup, like regular arm checkups I had to do, that'll do.
Yeah.
Other people won't have. Yep. So my mom says they can take everything away from you, but your knowledge is not one of them.
That's true.
There you go.
I know.
You have a hand. Yeah, it's gonna feel weird, and you're gonna be stiff because you haven't been moving, but it'll come back.
Oh my God.
All right, you can wash your hands over here.
surgery day. No, it was pre-op. No, was it? No, not pre-op. It was something they called it where I went to the Miami doctor. Can't talk. I went to where I was having surgery at. I went to where I was having surgery at, and I got a CAT scan on my arm or whatever. So I had to do that. Then the just that's the X-ray, guys, for my surgery Monday. They really got me messed up by my surgery, but gotta do it. About to go home. Came all the way to Miami, all the way for a surgery. I mean, a CAT scan is really dark outside. So until I don't know when, but this is the next day. I believe I'm gonna insert a clip of when I was there that day. Well, I did the CAT scan, so I'm gonna enter that right here. Then that's when I believe it was the next day. It was like I can't remember. It was like it's been a year since I had my wrist. So anyway, but did the surgery. No, what happened? I had to do surgery that early morning. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, nothing. Past 8 o'clock, I think it was past 8 o'clock. I'm not sure. Something like that. You know how surgeries be. You can't eat past that certain time because in the morning you're going to get surgery. That was that. So that day came.
Alright, y'all. So today is Monday the 16th. Today is Monday the 16th, and today is my surgery. How I feel is I'm scared because I know what's gonna happen to me physically, but mentally I'm just scared. But I know I'm gonna be alright. So just gotta see what happens for that, and hopefully my arm heals fast so I can play basketball. But we won't know. And yeah, pretty much my surgery's at 1:30, and I gotta be there at 12, so I'm going to Miami. So I'll hit y'all up later.
And we go to the hospital to get the surgery done. So guys, I made it to the hospital, and I'm just waiting for them to call me back. I'm scared, but it's time to get healed. And I'm waiting because like it's taking forever before they even get to me to get to the surgery. Like when I got into surgery, I feel like it was about 4 or 5 o'clock, and I had to be there I think at 9. So imagine I was just sitting there. Like I was sitting in not the waiting room, but it's like the patient room, I guess, where the bed's at. I was in there the whole time just waiting. Like I'm like, oh my God, like when is they coming? Whoop the whoop, what's going on? So that happened. So what happened? So they finally came. And they gave me my gown. They gave me my gown, yeah. They gave me my gown for the surgery thing.
She's becoming a patient. And all the way down to the socks.
Not ready for this surgery, but all right, y'all. So I'm a hospital patient now. Ooh, to the T, but they got me straight butt naked. I gotta be butt naked. I'm just ready to get this surgery over with, cause your girl is hungry. I ain't eat nothing. I'm hungry. All I could do was drink until 9:30 this morning. Your girl hungry. Time to get some eat or something at this surgery. Can't wait. But I'll probably hit y'all up, man. I'm out. Well, she gonna be recording me on how I react to the anesthesia we get. Okay.
Ew. Yuck. Stinky. Yep. Not only is
Okay,
it
it's,
dirty,
I don't think it's that bad.
not only is it dirty, it stinks. Smell it. Put your nose to it.
Or whatever. And they said that we're coming back because they need to put some medicine in my IV. Because I had an IV, I believe I had an IV. I had an IV and they had to put it in there. So I was like, first of all, it was hard for them to put the IV in because my veins don't show at all. So it was like, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, they put it in. I'm gonna insert the clip. Like I recorded like kind of my experience. So I would insert the clip, or where I don't know if I got the when she put it in, but I got it where I was feeling like the little sleepiness, not the sleepiness, but like the the sleeping, like kind of like the sleepiness medicine, but it didn't like it wasn't making me dizzy, but it was like making me see like stuff that was like the wall was moving even though it wasn't, stuff like that. So
Nandi's about to get some happy juice.
So no allergies, right? And then the last time you ate something was yesterday at 8, right? And then the last time you drank something was this morning at 9:30.
Happy juice going in.
No pain, right? So you're taking medication.
So I'm taking over Nandi's video right now, right? Yes. Your girl just got some happy juice. Oh, she just got some happy juice. Our happy juice is kicking in. It's kicking in. My baby's going to surgery.
oh, spinning.
Spinning?
Yeah.
There you go.
Headache. That happened, and then they rolled me in the back. And that's when I went in the operating room. I couldn't record in the operating room, but I went in the operating room, and I don't even know how I went to sleep. Like, I didn't hear them say count to 10. I didn't see them put no medicine in me. I don't even know. Like, all I know was waking up, barely. But that's like that's really, I don't even know. But I don't even know how I went to sleep. But anyway, I remember waking up and I started crying. And I don't know, I guess I started crying because of the they woke me up out of my sleep. So yeah, so I started crying, and that's when I went back to sleep. That's all I remember. I cried, I woke up, cried, went back to sleep. Then I woke up again, and that's when what happened? Why are you trying to file? I'm talking to my supporters.
Let me go take our picture.
Who picture?
Me and the boy with his shirt on.
I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so I'm back. So, I forgot what I left. So yeah, I woke up, I was crying, and then I went to sleep. That's all I remember. Then I remember waking up again, and my cousin was right there, and all I remember was record. I told her to record me. And I think I was crying when I told her to record me. I don't know. But yeah, so that happened.
See your friend. Look, they just coming out of surgery, guys. She's in pain. But yet she wanted me to record her so you guys can see. She wanted you all to go through her whole process with her. When she's able, she'll update you a little later, okay? You want to say something to your vlog?
How you doing?
What you want to say?
Good to see your family? Yeah?
And then I went back to sleep. Then I felt them roll me into where I first was. Oh gosh, I'm sleepy. Guess I'm gonna do the surgery. I don't know. But I'm tired, sleepy. I'm hungry, but I don't know when I'm gonna be able to eat. But I know I'm sleepy, so I'm gonna just go to sleep because I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know.
She's drugged up, y'all.
I don't know.
And she just used the bedpan.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm just sleepy. So I'm just gonna go to sleep. And when I'm ready to talk to you guys, I'll talk to you guys. I'm sleepy. I'm ready to go to sleep. Well, I first was, and then that's when what happened? And then that's when that's when I woke up and I said I had to use the bathroom. And they tried to make me pee in a pee pan, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I had to wake up and dizzy myself. Like, I was so dizzy and tired, and go to the bathroom. So went to the bathroom, used it, and then I remember laying back down and going to sleep. And then that's when they said it was time for me to go. And that's when they got my wheelchair and wheeled me to the truck. And that's when she recorded me again, getting in the truck, and I was just gone. Like, I was just...
Happy girl. She's going home. Finally. You want to say anything to the people?
Or whatever. So we was in Miami, so all the way in Miami, like, we didn't get home till like late. So anyway, that was like 2 o'clock, 1 or 2. Wasn't it like 1 or 2 o'clock when we got back to the house? Yeah. So it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning before we got back to the house. So we got back to the house and I went inside. All I remember was I sat right here and I was just like going in and going out, going in and going out.
Nandi! Ah!
Ooh, look at that.
Nandi, why you sleep?
And then that's when I was like, I think she asked me, I think my cousin asked me, did I want to go to bed? And I think I said yes. So I remember getting up and walking to my bed, and I think they recorded me going to my bed too. My room was messy at the time because I had to hurry up and get dressed for in the morning. So I remember I think I just flopped down on my bed and then I just went to sleep. or whatever, like went to sleep or whatever.
You ready? Yeah. Come on.
Mommy, what's that? Mommy, what? Mommy, what is that?
Okay.
Mom, what's that? What's that, Mom? What's that?
Okay.
I'll show you a tea.
Send me over. I mean.
And then after that, school started. First day of senior year, and I had my cast on, and I was just like, what freak? I'm starting senior year with a cast. I'm gonna show you my first day pic. Right there. If you have not seen my first day of school video, go watch that. You will see I had a cast on. So yeah, whoop de whoop, that happened. And then that's when, like, I had like this big oh no, I had surgery during school. I'm telling the whole story. I had surgery, like, it was during school when I had surgery. So that's when what happened?
Where are you at?
That's when one day, I'm gonna tell y'all. So like after surgery, they had me in this big cushion thing. I wish I had a video. I think I got a picture or something. But I was in like this big cushion thing, and then that's when they was like, this when I gotta wear that for a week, I think. So I wore that and I was in the library. Y'all, I almost fought this day. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So I had surgery during school. So I had like this, so I was in the library, and that's when I was chilling. It was like lunchtime, I believe, in the library. I was with my friends, and I was gonna fight this day because this white boy thought it was okay to throw his phone at my little phone thing, like I wouldn't feel it. And I got up. No, I was like, do you think this funny? Do you think this funny? Like, he just kept laughing like it was two white boys and like this gothic girl, and they just thought it was so funny. And as soon as I was about to throw my fist, the librarians came, cause the whole library was quiet and looking at me and then looking at us. And then that's when I was about to throw my fist to the librarians came. He was lucky, cause then after I threw my fist, I was gonna throw my his phone at the thing and thought that was gonna be funny. But anyway, so whoop de whoop. Few days passed, I'm off the little cushion thing, and then that's when I had to go right back to Miami because I had to get my cast off and see if I can if it can stay off forever. So
It's funny, huh? What you need to do is to get her registered for x-rays. For her to have x-rays. Up front in the lobby where you first came in. Yeah, you
I have to go back there when she finishes.
Yeah, to get her registered for X-rays.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how I was told. You know, the patient needs to get registered for X-rays. And then that's how the X-ray tech guy knows that he's got a patient.
Okay.
Because you register her. If you don't register her, then they don't know.
So skinny.
What did you hit yourself with? What did you...
I got surgery.
Oh, good. All right. I casted you before, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of stuck there. Want to pull it up? Yeah, a little bit. Wow, it looks good. It looks healed.
You may be going back in the cast.
No, hopefully not. I mean, just like a splint, maybe. Something she could take off and on.
That happened, and it wasn't able to get off. But I seen where like all the stitches and stuff. I'm gonna insert a picture. I hope y'all like that. I hope y'all not grossed out, but I'm gonna insert a picture of that. Anyway, so that happened, but I had to go to wrist therapy. I didn't record wrist therapy because it was like, it was nothing. But anyway, so I was like in this cast thing, like a little hand cast thing, but it wasn't like a big thick cast like I showed y'all. It was like a little thing you could take off and on, you know, to shower and stuff like that. So I had to be in one of them until wrist therapy. I had to go. It was like Mondays and something. So I went there. I had to do all that. She wanted me like I was like squeezing my hand, and like I had like this. It was like this long thing, and I had to shake it. It was like tennis ball thing I had to do, and all that. And it was like. And then that's when what happened? That's when oh, and on top of that, oh yeah, I swear all this, but I played basketball and I couldn't play this year because of my wrist. That hurt me to my heart because it was my senior year, so think of that. And oh, on top of that, I do have like a metal thing in there. And oh, also they told me when I broke my wrist, I broke it even more because when I was born it was already broke. But I didn't have no problems in my hand. So for me to have it already broke, that was like crazy. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, that was wrist therapy, and then I finally finished wrist therapy, and this is my hand now. Let me show y'all. So y'all, this is how it is now. You can see where like it was. Don't mind that. It was my Apple Watch was on it, but anyway, you can see how that was. But yeah, that's how that was. I still like, I can, like, this kind of hurt, like, when I move it a certain way, but I mean, I knew that, like, it's not gonna heal, like, exactly how it is, like, but it's like heal almost back to the physical itself, but it's not gonna get back to how it was, like, but I'm not kind of upset because my left hand is not my dominant hand, but just know, you don't know how much you use your left hand until you break it if you're a right-hander. Like, oh shoot. But anyway, yeah, that was that story of how I broke my wrist. It's been a year, and yeah, it was just the best of not the best. I mean, it was kind of good that I was skipping school a little bit, but at the same time, nah, it's not it. But yeah, that's how that was. Oh, y'all sliding down. Y'all sliding down. How you feel? How you feel of me breaking my wrist? How, what was your reaction? Tell them your reaction.
I was nervous. You're my baby. I was scared.
Dramatic. But y'all,
scared.
hold on, I gotta go get Milk to see if he'll be in the video. He gone? Dang it. Y'all see him later. She's dramatic. But yeah. You feel about me breaking my wrist?
That's you broke your own wrist.
What was your reaction?
That you can't drive?
You such a hater.
You can't drive.
I can drive. It was
You
just-
is recording me?
yeah.
You need to go on to another drive yourself.
No hate.
Why I'm eating?
I recorded Shay too. I just wanted to know y'all reaction to when I broke my wrist.
I'm getting paid for this?
Yeah.